Sam Sulek is coming for Sebum, cause the numbers are in, and even 5-time Olympia winner Hani Rambod thinks Sam's physique is blowing it out of the park.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 9.5, which is phenomenal.
But here's where it gets crazy, cause the entire internet's divided between Sam and Sebum, with a lot of people thinking Sam's not even close to looking as good as Chris.
Chris's overall detail is just ridiculous. His front lat spread is just on a whole nother level.
That's not all though, because in the comparison videos of both of their first shows, a lot of people are forgetting that Chris was only 19 years old while Sam was 23. So it's not looking good for Sulek fans right now, but it's also not that simple, because Sam's size, front double biceps, and Christmas tree back are giving Sebum a run for his money, which is why a lot of people think with just a little more conditioning, Sam might be able to edge out a win. But even Coach Greg has his doubts.
So even if Sam were competing against Sebum at his very first competition when Sebum was only 18, I still believe that Chris would come out on top.
And that has a lot to do with the fact that Chris just has elite genetics, even better than Sam's.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the tiny waist of a guy like Chris Bumstead, and that is in fact going to hurt him.
Because his waist size could even make runway models insecure. Not to mention the fact that Sam just can't get significantly bigger, or even leaner than he is right now. So it's going to be hard for him to look insanely better than he does right now.
If you have to judge the two based on their potential, you have to assume that overall, Sam will not be able to get the same level of development as Chris.
Although the craziest part about this whole thing is that Sam's done all of this without a coach. From his diet plans to his poses, he's done everything solo, and might be the first person to dominate an Arnold show without any help. Except fans think Sam's making a big mistake if he keeps trying to go at it alone, because he hasn't even competed against the pros yet, and when he goes up on stage with other IFBB certified pros, his current conditioning just isn't gonna cut it for him, which is why he needs to get someone to train him ASAP, especially since this might be the reason that his quads just didn't look as good up on stage.
He may in fact have overcarbed just slightly, as in gaining those 8 pounds, he added size and fullness, but sacrificed some of the conditioning of his lower half.
But do you think Sam might be able to dethrone Chris Bumstead as the greatest bodybuilder of all time? Or is it going to take a whole lot more for him to even be part of the conversation?